Okay guys, I just got this North Pole light bar off of Amazon. I got it to replace my 2-year-old Memphis light that I got on the front. Looks like pretty much it was built the same, so I get 40 bucks off of Amazon. This is a 23 inch light bar. Comes with the bottom brackets like this, same as my other light bar I got. The other light bar has been pretty good. I noticed the other day it was developing some condensation. I've had it for 2 years, so it could be just getting old and time to replace it. This is what it looks like. Spot flood combo. It's got connectors on the end just like my other one, and they don't send you no wiring harness or anything, but I paid $42 for it. I think next day delivery, 42 on Amazon. It's got the same optics as my other one. I'm gonna put it on the front. It says a 23 inch, but I'm thinking it may not be no bigger than the one that I have out here now on my Jeep. Give you an idea of the optics. But I'm gonna mount it up and see what I got. I can tell that where it goes into the light bar right there, it's not made as good as my other one was. I can't get the camera to focus. It don't have no rubber on there, so I'll probably end up siliconing around that right there to get it to keep water from getting inside of it, because that's where most of the time you get your water intrusion at. It's right there. There we go. Focus the best I could. But anyway, I'm gonna mount it up and see what I got. All right, so I got the brackets on there. These type of light bars I like because it's got the sliding track on it. That way you ain't got to guess or measure to be able to mount it. You just use the provided Allen wrench. Just loosen this up, and then it slides on a track, and then you just get it to where you need it to be at. Tighten it back down like that on both sides. I like these because I hate guessing and getting the wrong stuff. So if I find, if you can find these like this, there's only a few companies still doing these like this. A lot of the higher end ones, I'm not sure if they do them like this or not. So, but check around if you can find them like this. I suggest getting these instead of the side mount ones for your front bumper applications. These will make your life a lot easier. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out here now, and I'm going to take that other one off, and I'm going to wire a plug on the end of this and plug this in and see what we got. Alright guys, so I'm about to wire it up just to show you a difference. And it is actually a 23 inch. It's so it is actually bigger than the 20. As you can see the water that's forming in that one. I've had this for a little over 2 years. I got it for free, so I really can't complain a whole lot. That was a Lanfus cruiser light there. 2 years. You can purchase it, I think, for about 80 bucks on Lanfus, and they put a 1-year warranty on it. You can see the flood optics on this one are slightly different than this light bar here. This is the newer flood optics they're coming out with, so I'm assuming this is going to have a little bit wider of a beam. That's more of a 3D optic there, and it's got the other optics are about the same. You can see this is the 20, and this is the one I just got here. It's pretty much the identical as far as spot goes. So it looks like these may have a little bit higher intensity chips in it, the newer model, than this one. It's got a little bit smaller chip in the older 20, but I'm gonna get it plugged in. If anybody has watched any of my videos, I use these plugs like this right here. Lanfus sells these. It makes it pretty easy to wire up. I'm just gonna cut that plug off and wire it to that light bar, and then just run everything over here and plug it right back in to the lead I got right there, and it'll be wired up. So I'm gonna get it removed. I'm gonna get it removed and wired up and turn it on, see what we got. The other light bar is still performing, the 20-inch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove it, try to take the lens off the front, try to get the water out of it. It's really just got some condensation in there, and it looks like maybe it's holding some water over here on the flood side. So I'm just gonna get it off of there, try to get it cleaned up, get it sealed back up, and see if I can keep the water out of it. So I'm gonna get it wired up and see what I got. All right, guys. So here it is, wired up and running. The other one I had was 126 watts. This is 144 watts. So tonight I'll get some pictures on the road. North Pole light LEDs. Where I got it from, $42, $51 next day delivery from Amazon, and it looks like it's going to be pretty bright. Daytime, you can never tell. So you can see I ran it the same route right there. I got everything plugged up together and run up through there to the switches I have, the S-Pod type switches. It's not an S-Pod, but so everything's running. Turn it off and let you see what it looks like. Turned off. That's what it looks like. Went off. It's longer than the other one, 23-inch instead of a 20. So I'm curious to see how much difference the light output on it's going to be. So tonight when it gets dark, I'll go out. When I get to work, I'll get some pictures. Looks like pretty close to the same build quality. The only thing was the brackets were not as good a quality. They were like almost like a plastic type material. They were not plastic, but they wasn't as thick as the mounting brackets on the other light bars. So I used those mounting brackets instead. These aren't the mounting brackets that came with it. I used some ones off my 20-inch instead, since they fit on there and would work. So you might want to think about maybe trying to get some different mounting brackets. I mean, they would probably work. I just thought, well, I'd just probably better use these instead, since I have them. But that's it. If you have any questions, I'll post a link to where I got the light bar from. If you got any questions, leave me a comment. If you like the video, thumbs up. It's Jamie, Jeepin Nation.